Hey everyone, Steph here. I'm the Secret Slob and welcome to Zone 2, Day 2. So we're on week 2 of the month of May, or whatever month you're on or wherever you are. We're working in Zone 2, which is kitchen and pantry. So yesterday I got started by deep cleaning my fridge and I got started on my freezer. So I have my list here. I'm actually prepared today. I have a little half check mark for the freezer, but I just have to quickly finish that. And then I'm gonna keep on moving down my list and cleaning my kitchen and getting check marks and generally feeling really good about what I'm getting done. I'm only working for 15 minutes every day. The reason I do that is because if I let myself, I will go crazy and clean my entire house, and then I won't want to clean it again for like a year. It's probably been a year since I did a lot of these chores, or never. We moved in here about a year and a half ago, and some of them have never been done. So 15 minutes, because doing something small every day is better than doing nothing. So if you don't feel like doing anything, or you're like, I don't want to do anything unless I can do everything, change your mindset, pick one thing, just do one little thing, because trust me, doing one little thing every single day is going to add up to so much more than you can even imagine. So with that, let's get started. Zone 2, I'm going to put the timer on and show you exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so yesterday when I stopped, I just had one drawer left in my freezer to finish up, so that's super quick. And I made the mistake there of spraying my spray bottle into the freezer, and then I had to wipe all of that ice out. So remember, my big tip from cleaning your freezer is spray your cloth and then wipe it out. Don't spray your freezer directly. So next on the list is wipe down knickknacks. So I'm just going to work my way around my kitchen and clean all of the knickknacks. So I've got my toaster there and my bowl with fruit and then just a few candles and my fake plants. I have fake plants and real plants in my kitchen, and I'm going to use the same little trick that I learned when I did the dining room, and that is to shower the plants. So I actually just took my fake plants over to the sink and gave them a little rinse under the water, and they got super clean, which, I mean, I could never have dusted every single little leaf on all the plants. So this is my new way of cleaning my plants, and I'm so in love with it. So I moved over to my open shelves there, and there's all of our glasses and mugs and little knickknacks and stuff. So I kind of knew when we built these shelves there'd be a lot of work to keep them clean, so I'm really trying to have kind of a minimalistic approach and just have the few things that we use all the time. So the mugs and glasses we use all the time, they didn't need to be cleaned, but all of these plants, and I even cleaned the top of the recipe books, needed to be cleaned, and the wine glasses. So I had to wipe out every single wine glass because they all had a little bit of dust in them. Even though we use them fairly regularly, we certainly don't use 8 of them regularly. So I got rid of the few that we weren't using ever, just decluttered them, put them in my donation pile, and the ones that we do use I wiped out, but I think I will go back to keeping them in a cupboard where they can stay nice and clean and I don't have to be wiping them out every time I bring them down to be used. On the top shelf is mostly just knickknacks, another pile of recipe books, and there I'm taking a price tag off of one of the knickknacks I bought like over 2 months ago. So just giving everything a wipe down, better than I would during my weekly home blessing hour, which is a really quick dust, and just wiping down all of the little knickknacks and giving the shelf a really good wipe. Putting it all back up there and just rearranging it so it looks nice and neat and tidy. Then I just went over and quickly wiped down the window ledge above my sink and finished showering all of my real plants. Now that my knickknacks are done, I'm moving on to my microwave, which is actually in the pantry, so should probably be under the pantry list, but it wasn't, and it was the next thing on the list, so I just went in there. I sprayed down the inside with my vinegar water spray, which I use for everything, let it sit, and then just wiped it out. I pulled the plate right out, and I'm actually going to take that over to the sink and let it soak in some soapy water. Anytime you can let something soak and let that do the work for you instead of having to scrub really hard, do it, because it means less work for you. The last thing I was able to tackle today was just getting started on my cupboard fronts. So same thing, I'm going to start on one side of the room and work all the way around. So I saw that the clock was ticking down and I just did as much as I could on these one little bank of cupboard fronts. Make sure you pull out your drawers and your cupboards and clean the tops because there's often a lot of dust and stuff on there where little kids pull them. Okay, so that's it. My 15 minutes is up and I feel like I got a lot done today. I am really getting into this plant showering business. That is genius. And yeah, my plants are just gonna sit over there, and my fake plants are just gonna sit there and dry, and then I'll put them back up on the shelf. Definitely more knickknacks than I used to have in my kitchen because we have that big open shelf now, but oh well, I like the way it looks. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you got a little bit further on your list of zone 2, or maybe you just finished your fridge. If it was really bad, it could take 2 full days. No worries. We're doing a little bit every day, and that's a big something in a lot of people's houses, including mine. Have a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.